So, hey, guys, I had a quick, as you guys were talking about this, what came to my mind is, has the market, have sellers started doing an auction type of thing? Because it seems to me that if you were to do an auction, you could probably maximize even more, even more than what you're already getting. Scott, what's your sense of, why shouldn't I do an auction? If I had a single family home in a highly desirable area with a perfect, like, let's say, a great home, perfect desirability, why wouldn't I want to put it out to bid and do an auction on it?
Well, it basically is. That's basically what we're looking at now. And in fact, I'm seeing a lot of this in the marketplace. What the strategy you should be doing, because there's restricted showings anyway with COVID, is you come on the market, you allow showings for, say, a 7-day period, allow everyone to get in, get them the information. This is the date that offers need to be in by, and then we'll review after that. So it effectively becomes an auction at that point. And it helps the buy side be able to not rush to make a decision. It allows them to come in, analyze the property, analyze the info. If you're a good agent, you're going to get the survey put together, the building permit packet, all these various things so that people can review. So when they submit that offer, they're removing contingencies, that it's as tight as can be. And that's where you get the bid ups. And the other thing that I would do, the offers come in, I start looking at the best ones. Then I get on the phone with people and I start massaging people around. Where people got to watch out is the limited service agents in this market. And this just happened to me. We submitted, I couldn't get a hold of anybody. Hey, do you have any other offers? What's going on? They got back to us and said, oh, they chose one. And so that person may have saved on the commission a little, but they lost thousands of dollars in net because that agent on the other side didn't work to get those things bid up where it could have benefited the seller more.
This is where this is where experience matters, right? Decades of doing this matters. Dylan, give me, what sort of, why not do, if an auction that's already happening, what do you kind of do to maximize that value?
The exact same thing that Scott's talking about is, I've been recommending to my agents, and I've seen other people do it, that you get everything ready. You prepare for the house to go on the market, because we can't really like pre-market with new ethical standards, but you can have everything ready social media wise. And so the day you put it on the market, you do the blast and you basically show it for 3 to 5 days. And, you tell all of the buyer's agents that will review offers. You release it on Monday, we're going to review offers on Friday, and we'll let you know by Saturday what the decision is. But the key to that is, and I'm seeing, and important for sellers to consider, is to maximize that. I really feel like you almost want to undervalue your property. So if you think the property is worth 700, instead of the conventional wisdom, well, let's price it at 725 or 750, and then we can negotiate down to 700, right? That's the conventional wisdom. But in this type of market, what I'm telling people is, if you think it's worth 700, let's list it at 675. And you'll probably end up getting 750, because people are going to come in and say, wow, this is a great deal. They'll go crazy over it. They'll know that there's 9 other offers, and that emotional aspect gets built into it. And so you almost net more money than you would by listing high and then maybe waiting for a couple of weeks or a month before you get the right offer, and then negotiating back down. And you're also going to have the most favorable terms, like Scott is saying. They're going to remove a bunch of asks and concessions because they want to have the strongest offer. So that's, again, why it's super important that you're working with, people want to save money on that commission, but you may save a % or 2 on a listing side commission, but you could be losing out 5 or 6% on your sales price, and net losing 4 or 5% because you didn't market the property properly and get the maximum value out of it.
So go ahead, Scott. You want to say something?
Yeah, I even wrote an offer, actually 2 offers last week, where we even wrote in special terms, buyer will not ask seller for any credits or concessions. You can't get any more blunt than that. And we haven't even done our inspection yet.
Yeah, it's crazy. Go ahead.
And another important thing, we've talked about this in the past, but I'm also seeing now that, and we were talking about this pre-show, Scott and I, that there's a big flood of new agents into the market. Every time it gets hot, you have people, I'm gonna get my real estate license and become a millionaire, right? So that becomes difficult to deal with because you don't have the experience there. And I'm also seeing that, with the good experienced listing agents, they're giving preference to the agents that they know are bringing a credible buyer that they know they've already pre-screened their financing, that they know they're going to be able to work with and solve issues throughout the process. And so those relationships really matter in this market also, because if all things are equal, price is equal, terms are equal, they're going to go with the agent that they want to work with, that they know is going to have them, is going to do their job and create the smoothest process possible to get that deal closed.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm getting out of this is that, if you're looking at, I mean, we're talking to, in the Aloha Friday Hawaii Real Estate Show, we're talking mostly to people on the mainland who are looking at buying a home in Hawaii. But we also get a handful of people that are in Hawaii. And if you're in Hawaii and if you're looking at selling real estate, I mean, what you just heard from the guys here that know how to do the job, I mean, definitely want to give us a contact. There's a link in the description. Click on it. And if you are selling a home on Oahu, we'd be or a home in Hawaii, we'll be happy to help you with some great expertise.